Hello friends! Yes, by the title of this video you can tell I'm going to be sharing with you what I take on a road trip or a long journey to a destination of some description, because as you guys have probably heard a million times, I've spoke about it so many times before, I am going on a vacation, holiday, break in a couple weeks time, and it has been the shortest time that I've actually had to get ready, so I have been like majorly planning every day. So I have thought that I would share with you guys my road trip essentials. This is just typically what I take with me in the car that I need to have with me whenever we go on a long trip anyway. So as you guys may know, I am actually going to Norfolk for a week, which is going to be great. So the distance is about 300-400 miles, I'm not entirely sure, and it will take about between 6 and 8 hours depending on how many stops we have and traffic, etc. So it's a pretty long time in the car, so I need to have these things with me to keep me entertained and occupied the whole way up. So let's jump into it and see what I take with me. Okay, so here's my bag that I take with me. It is just a cute little man with moustache backpack. I used to take a handbag with me, but I completely decided against that because I can't fit as much as what I actually need in my handbag than I do in a rucksack. So now my rucksack is kind of like my travel bag whenever I go anywhere. Everything gets put in here. So as you can see on the front, I have my mobile phone pocket holder, but I've actually put it in here for now just to show you guys because I have my phone out at the moment because I'm expecting some emails through. So the front pocket here, I usually put lots of different bits in, but again I'll get to that in a moment. And then I have 2 water bottle pockets either side. One pocket usually has my mini tripod in, which I will take with me, but it's somewhere over there at the moment. So that will be going in, but actually not in my bag. I don't take that in the car with me, it will be going in the trailer or in the back somewhere, or yeah, as you guys know. So let's see what I have in the pockets. Okay, so first for my road trips, I need to have some snacks with me. Now, I haven't got any with me right now because we don't currently have any, but I will be getting some, and that is apples. I need to have apples to munch on whilst I'm going or a long journey somewhere because they are full of goodness for you, they are juicy, it quenches your thirst, and they're just super yummy and nourish and moreish and nom 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 nom. So apples are a firm favourite of mine for whenever we go anywhere for a long journey or holiday. Now for the not quite so healthy part, but again it's a must for me, and I have to have some sort of hard sweet or candy that we can have on long journeys. And at the moment I have been loving Polo's fruits. Now these I used to have when I was younger, and I used to have them in a like a tube. I don't seem to find them anymore in tubes, but these were from a shop in, I can't remember, and it's a big bag. They're all individually wrapped, so you haven't got to open the whole packet to get one out. You just have to take one out, you can close it down because it has the resealable tag on the back, and I just love these because they last forever, and yeah, that's my little sweet treat. So I'm really sorry if my camera is different now, it's just that it actually closed and shut down whilst I was filming, which was kind of annoying, but it doesn't matter. So I'm just going to quickly skip back to the one before and then I'll carry on. So my favourite sweet treat was my fruit polos for something, you know, just to keep you going. Now the next is my favourite drink. Now my parents drink coffee on the way up, but I don't like drinking coffee because it's a hot drink. I just want something that will quench your thirst and just, you know, keep you going. So I drink Volvic's Touch of Fruit Tropical Flavour. Now this one I have had before, but it disappeared for a while. And it says there in a little red bubble that it's now back. So I don't know if maybe it's a slightly different recipe or something. But again, I love drinking water because it's hydrating, it will quench your thirst, and it's just really good. And if you spill it, you haven't got to worry about it burning, it just, yeah. So water. I have bought another one of these because I do tend to drink, I'll probably drink all this on the way up, and then I do have another one if I don't, you know, we don't arrive in time, which is a strawberry flavoured one. But again, I just like drinking water. The next section of this here video is going to be my entertainment that I take with me. Now, the very first entertainment item that I take is my iPod. This goes everywhere because of the music on there. I need to listen to music, as you guys know, I'm addicted to music and it's just a must. So my iPod comes everywhere with me. Next is my iPad again. I do take my laptop as well to do editing whilst I'm there, but I don't put it in my bag, that goes in the back of the car. But I take my iPad with me because I have some really cool apps on here that I use whilst I'm travelling. And not only that, they're easier as well if you need to reply to emails, etc. But my favourite app at the moment is Spotify. Now this here just keeps track of all my favourite songs and playlists. And people are probably thinking, everyone knows what Spotify is, but for if you don't, you can basically type on the search bar a song or an artist that you're really liking at the moment, and it'll come up with loads of their albums and songs and different things and people who've covered them. But as you can see here, I have quite a few playlists. I have the likes of Christmas playlist, a country and western playlist, beach party, the ultimate road trip, and family road trip, pop hits, different things like that. And you can also pick artists that you want to listen to. So for example, in here I have Lady Gaga, a Luke Bryan, and a Carrie Underwood and Bon Jovi kind of playlist. But the one that I'm listening to at the moment, there are 10 songs that I'm really into. And that's the likes of Fleur East, Ollie Murs, Adele, one of Justin Bieber's. I'm not a Justin Bieber fan, and I'm sorry if I'm offending any of you guys out there that are watching this and you're Beliebers. I personally don't like his music, but I do like his Sorry song, that's good. Ellie Goulding, Bon Jovi of course, and 2 songs from Pitch Perfect 2. So there is my actual playlist at the moment, which I am loving. So Spotify is an awesome app to use. I also have iBooks, so if I don't want to read like the hard copy in front of me, I can read it on here. And I also have audiobook as well, where I can listen to it, which is really cool. So I take this with me, and again, it's good for emails and checking up on social media and different things like that. Next, of course, is my phone. This just comes everywhere with me, but I need to have it in my bag when I'm on a long road trip. Nothing majorly important, just my phone. And last but not least, I need to take my very tangled, extremely, headphones, because if I'm listening to Spotify, I don't want people in the rest of the car to have to listen to my annoying music choice. And they're really, I do have a detangler, which I really should kind of get out, but just my headphones as well. Okay, so for the last part of my road trip essentials, it's just some like miscellaneous items that I take with me. So first of all, I have my neck pillow. You guys have probably seen this featured on my Scottish holiday vlogs. This one comes everywhere with me on long trips because it's great for, you know, if you want to go for a snooze, like, yeah. I take this everywhere with me. It's great because I tend to power nap when I'm in the car on long trips. I guess it's just the motion of the car or the drive or something, I don't know. I just tend to fall asleep, and this saves me from waking up and getting like a crick in my neck or pulled muscle or something like that. So this one here is a very huge, massively big must-have for my road trips. Now, if you guys know me by now, this is just like an everyday product for me, and it needs to come with me even on a long road trip, and that is my hand sanitizer. This is just like the clinical version, so it smells of like smells of alcohol, like the hospital, scrubs and stuff. This is just there. It's great for if you want to have something to eat and you haven't had a chance to wash your hands, or if you've gone to the toilet and like the washing facilities haven't been the best, because I know some service stations can be quite grubby when it comes to like things like that. And not only that, as you guys know, I have Harvey, so if I have to pick up any of his back end droppings, then I can use this. And again, it's just like just to keep him clean and nice in the car. So whoa, let me drop that. Hand sanitizer. Again, a must-have for me, not everyone has to do it, but I do, is my sunglasses. I take my normal ones for out and about. They are no specific brand, it's just that I tend to lose my glasses or they get scratched really easily, and I don't want to pay an extortionate amount of money for something that is likely to break or disappear soon. So these are just like my everyday walking around sunglasses, which I love because they're really big. And then in this little black pouch here, I keep my aviators, and they are really good for driving. So if I need to take over from Dad for driving, then I have my sunglasses ready. Although I'm hoping that it's not going to be sunny in February, I'm hoping that it's going to be dark, dreary and snowy. Okay, my next item is a bit bizarre, but I still take it everywhere with me, and that is a mini sewing kit. So just have everything in here, because you never know if you're going to have a hole in any of your clothing, or a button's going to come off, or anything like that. And there's some spare buttons in there, some spare poppers for buttons. It's really good because, like, if you go on a holiday and then you stay in a property like I do, you don't always have something like this there. So you never know if you're going to need it, so that comes everywhere with me. Next one is some deodorant wipes. There's 25 cleansing and refreshing scented wipes here. Now these are actually a festival fashion accessory. I got it from their range. Again, there's going to be 4 of us in the car and a dog, and it's a long journey, and it's going to probably get quite stuffy and hot in there. So I know you're probably thinking, open the window or turn the heating down, obviously, but sometimes it'd just be nice if you stop off in a service station, you can give yourself a quick freshen up, and you have these deodorant wipes, which are great. I have used them before, but they're not just for me, they're for anyone really. They are like unisex, so anyone can use them. So they're a must-have for a long road trip and journey. And then last but not least, again, it comes down to the whole service station things, because myself and the family have stopped off in service stations before, and we are quite lucky because we always manage to go in just before they're about to be cleaned. So there's toilet paper everywhere, but there's none actually on the roll, so we don't have any. So I always carry around with me my Andrex toilet tissue wipes, they're washlets. There's 42 flushable toilet wipes in here. They are really nice, they make you feel clean, they smell great, and again, it's just a thing down to like, in case they don't. Not saying that every service station's like it, but the ones that we tend to stop in, for some reason, we always get it after like coach loads of people have gone through and like, you know, completely gone. But they're just a must-have for me. I will leave them back at the house once we get there, or when I get home. They do get left, but these are just for a long road trip or journey, etc. So there, yeah. And that's it, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed my road trip essentials. Again, if they're not just for everyone, some of the things here you might think, why do you take that? Why would you take that? I personally think that all these are just what I need or my family need in case of an emergency or something like that. Some of you might think, oh, that's a good idea, and others might think, never gonna happen. But you know, take what you want, don't worry about it. I'm not worried, it's just what I personally want. It's all down to preference. So awesome. So that's it, guys. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please go and hit subscribe, and I will talk to you all really soon with another video. Bye! Dried glue.